I'm sitting here. Dana Hobbs, she ride to the basketball court, getting ready to play ball. Dana Hobbs, are you currently in a relationship with a female?
By any chance, do you remember the old 1970s TV show Good Times?
I want to be, but not right now. I'm not going with anyone now.
That 30-minute sitcom inspired this young 25-year-old to become a musician. She was so in love with Jimmy Walker, she dreamed of someday singing to him just like
I don't want to rush into a relationship. You know, I want a girl that I can just take my time with.
That dreams come true. Now, if I can only
we could just grow on each other, you know.
Kate Jackson,
oh, really?
Jacqueline Smith, and my dreams, of course, will definitely.
I hear you're a pretty good basketball player. Is this true?
I think I'm average. I don't think I'm no superstar, but
standing next to Tony this weekend,
I'm okay.
Oh, yeah?
Has got a bad reputation of being a horrible neighbor.
Is there anybody that you would just like to play real bad? I mean, is there like an old-time rival that's been really on your mind lately that you really want to play?
A dude named Eric Turner plays for West Charlotte's varsity basketball team. And I want to compete against him in a duel one day here at the arena.
Bro.
Light of Love. I'm Walt Love, and let's pull another.
Is he a pretty good basketball player?
I think he's a quite
really getting a lot of mail here.
Good basketball player. He can dribble quite well. That's something I was trying to prove about my game is the dribbling part.
Figure this out here.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I am a staunch listener of the Countdown 25.
Okay.
Let's go. Time to play ball.
Yes. It is certainly time to play ball.
We're now en route to the court on the thing called the passageway. The beast.
It's a pretty day out here, man.
Very pretty day. Nice day to dunk. Competition I add? Competition? There we see the court. Up ahead of this monstrous man named Joe. What handle? A machine. There we see it. The rim. The backboard. There he is. Beautiful. Nice dunk. competition. What a fag. He struggles for the ball and finally gets the shot in. Ball is up. He gets a fast break. He's taking it down the floor. Here he comes. Beautiful. Excuse me. Mr. Howard.
Yes.
Would it all be possible that you take me down to the other end and show me some of your most famed dunks?
Well, you know, I'm a man of few words. And I really don't have an arsenal of dunks. I'm just the type of person that whatever it takes to win, I try to do. If it means dunking, laying the ball up, a hook shot, a shot from 30 feet out, that's what I do. I don't really have a showcase of dunks in the closet nowhere, son, because I don't need that. I just do what I do. And I can dunk it, you know, better than some people can, but, you know, when it comes down to that moment, when it's all in my hands, you know, I'm like a dog at supper time. I go wild.
There's one question that I'm sure everyone wants to know. Does Joe, the Airman Howard, ever miss a dunk in a game?
Certainly. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But what makes me so different from a lot of other people is that in anything bad I do, I always try to find something positive in the negative. And of course, you're going to miss a dunk. You know you don't want to ever miss a dunk again. So you work hard not to miss that dunk. Simple as that. It's not that hard to dunk for me. It used to be. But now I'm at the point where I can get down muscle behind the paint.
Simply amazing.
That's what it's all about. Sure, I would like to have like an outside game. But when it all boils down, it's this paint area right here. Only the strong survive. Only the strong.
Mr. Howard.
Yes. Fade. Down. You press it. All right.
Here we are, sitting in a quiet setting on a nice fall day, talking to the man of very few words. Mr. Howard, how do you feel about the condition that the world is going into, the slump?
Well, I think, in my own personal opinion, that we as a race, and I don't say that to be derogatory, meaning just black, but I mean, maybe I should say we as a whole, as a people, I don't feel we would be around here very much longer, because you can begin to see the decline of the human race. You know, cops being killed, babies having babies, kids shooting each other. I don't think God really meant it to be this way, but as you can see, that's the way things are happening. And it's only a matter of time before, you know, this whole world becomes corrupted. You know, I would say about 85% of the people I know sell drugs. You know, and that's a shame, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you can just go out and, you know, be a hard worker, go out there and get a job, you know, but, you know, you make your bed, you gotta lie in it. That's what I was always told.
Is there any special person in your life who you can just turn to and tell your problems to?
Yes, there is, you know. You know, if you would ask me this question about 5 years ago, I would have said, you know, hell no, I wouldn't never want to relate my problems to another guy, you know, because I would have thought, you know, maybe anybody would got the idea that I'd probably been a queer or something, you know, because I always wanted to be the type of person where I could have a nice female on my side and just tell my problems to, but times have changed, and I have a friend, Dana Hobbs, who we're very much alike in a lot of ways and different in others, but when it all boils down to it, I can, you know, we both have problems, and I can relate some of my problems to his type of situations, and, you know, he comes through, I come through. My best friend.
Is there a special lady in your life? I know all the ladies out here that see you play ball day in and the night out want to know this question and want to know the answer.
No, there's no special lady in my life right now, because I just feel I'm at a point in my life right now where I really don't need a special lady. Sure, like anybody else, I would like to meet somebody and just instantly fall in love, but I've tried that, and to my avail it doesn't work, so I'm just at a point right now where I just want to take my time, maybe being a nice female, and then if it progresses in a type mood that, you know, I like, then I will pursue it, but if it doesn't, then so be it. But right now, to answer your question, no, there's no special lady in my life.
Okay, there's one question that I do want to ask you, and that's a very important question to me. You served in the armed forces, is that correct?
That's correct.
Was this experience a very valuable learning tool for educating yourself for the life that lies ahead?
I think so, because if I had to make the decision, I would definitely say that all males should be obligated to serve at least 2 years, or to go through at least basic training in some form of AIT training, because I've found, and I'm a witness of, the training, it's good training, it disciplines you for the road that lies ahead. And we all know that the road that lies ahead is not going to be easy, it's going to be rough, there's going to be turmoil and jeopardy lying everywhere. But basic training has taught me values and leadership qualities that I think are going to be essential in the future. And I don't regret none of it. If I had to do it all over again, I would, because the training's good.
Mr. Howard, I would like to thank you from Inside Stuff for having this chat with us. And we'll be back in a few minutes with another team of the Chicago Bulls. Dana Hobbs, a teammate of Joe Howard's.
No problem.
Thank you, and we're going to commercial.
Let's rock and roll, Dana.
How you doing?
All right. How about yourself?
All right.
Where's everybody at?
I don't know, man. Running all day like this would be pretty crowded.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Normally on a Sunday afternoon, what time does everybody start to come up here?
I guess around maybe 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
Most of the time, yeah. 3:30, 4.
Oh, yeah? How would you rate yourself as a basketball player?
I think I'm an average player. I'm no outspoken talent. I think I can contribute well to a team.
Oh, yeah? What's your most deadly asset that you possess on the basketball court? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think in situations where I can come down and just hit a bunch of jumpers in a row, it's just a feeling of being in the heat. You know, it's you just have a feeling that no one can stop you. And that's the way I feel a lot of times when I'm shooting jumpers. So that's probably the best part of my game.
Really? Well, you know, everybody today can just about dunk the basketball. Is that part of your au revoir, or is that something that's not too strong as a skill for you? Or is it something that you would like to work a little bit more on you know?
Well, I feel like this. If I get a chance to dunk in a game, I'm not a real fancy dunker. I can dunk the basketball. You know, it's not terribly fancy as the guy on our team named Joe, but I'm sure you interviewed him, right?
Yes.
My dunks are not very powerful or pretty. I think dunks are just intimidating, you know?
Yes.
So whenever I get a chance to do it, I try to do it, but it's not my major thing. You know, like I said, jumpers are my major thing.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. What are some of the things that get your juices flowing, some of the things that just gets the adrenaline running where you just want to take off on a 30-point run? I mean, normally for some people, it'd be, you know, having a nice female sitting in the stands, cheering them on, or perhaps the death of a relative, God forbid, would, you know, because some people just have to have a reason to do it every single time, you know, and some people can just turn it on whenever they want to, you know, such as a Michael Jordan or somebody. What motivates you?
Well, it helps to have a nice-looking young lady in the crowd, but a lot of times when I'm dribbling down the court and I know the camera's on me, that does a lot for me. It makes me come through.
Oh, yeah?
Because I don't want everyone, you know, on live television to see me mess up. Or just someone who talks a lot of junk to me. Trash talking is a major part of this game. That's probably one of the most major things, seeing that I'm a fairly big guy and having to face a lot of smaller guys.
Right.
It's a lot of trash talking going on against me to throw me out of my game so that they can take over.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's about it. The camera's on me and trash talking. That's how I feel.
Oh, really? Okay.
You play basketball?
I try to play a little bit. I'm not as good as some people, such as yourself, but I'm a pretty good basketball player. What do you like to do in your off time?
Sing, drive, play video games, go to school.
Oh, yeah? So you're still in school?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
Huh?
What grade are you in?
What grade am I in?
Yes.
Keep that to myself. Some girl might see this tape and...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But you are a high school student.
Yeah.
And at the school you attend, is there a basketball team?
Yeah.
And with that in mind, do you plan to play on the basketball team?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you play last year?
No, things kept happening my sophomore year. I didn't make the team and I had to quit for different reasons. My junior year, I think I made the team and had to quit for different reasons.
I mean, well, you know, to me that sounds like a cop-out. I mean, normally you can find certain, I mean, that just sounds like a cop-out to me. Was the competition too stiff, or are you being truthful?
Not at all. It's just that my other occupation besides school was singing.
Oh, yeah?
And my singing would interfere with my career on the basketball court.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, with that in mind, seem like a pretty good basketball player, son. Okay, I'm sitting here with Dana Hobbs. He just finished a workout, and like anybody else, you know, you need a little break to cool down. I just want to ask you some questions here, if you don't mind, for the people. Okay, after a hard day's work of basketball playing, and you come home and shower up, what do you like to do, you know, normally?
Eat. I like to listen to some nice quiet music, some jazz. Just relax all day in my house, you know. That's about it.
Perhaps invite a girl over, you know? And...
Perhaps.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You very popular at your school, West Charlotte.
Am I?
Yes.
It appears to be that way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I meet a lot of different people. Being that I'm a singer, I meet a lot of people, so I guess I'm pretty popular.
Well, can I ask you a question involving a hypothetical situation here?
Sure.
If you had the choice of being a very popular singer or going to the NBA, which would you choose? You know, I know both pay a great deal of money. Perhaps basketball pays a little bit more, but singing also has its advantages. Which would you rather do?
That's kind of a mutual thing. I love them both so much. You know, if I didn't have basketball, I think I'd be a pretty boring person. If I didn't have singing, I think I'd be a little less popular. So, I don't know. I think it would probably be singing, actually. That's the thing I do best. Out of everything, I do that best.
Oh, yeah?
Might you get her in the camera? She deserves to be in the camera. She definitely does. One of our cheerleaders here in the stadium.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Well, then, I mean, like any other young teen growing up that wants to play basketball, I think everybody that wants to play basketball has an idol, or somebody they idolize, and somebody they try to imitate on the court. For you, who would it be?
It would be Michael Jordan. He just seems to be the perfect figure for a father, for a husband, and for a friend, and a basketball player. He's one of the greatest I've ever seen play. And I wish a lot of times that I could play that good, but I doubt that could ever happen. I think that's a God-given talent that he has. But that's my idol because just the way he carries himself towards people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel well out of like in that way, but that's my idol.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about his decision to retire?
I don't mean to be opinionative, but it seems as though it's for a number of reasons. I've heard that it's because of his father's unfortunate death, and I've heard that it's because he just has nothing left to prove, and I heard that from his mouth on TV. So I guess that would be the reason. I don't think he has any reason to lie.
Right.
So I guess he's done everything. He's
Mm-hmm.
accomplished everything that I'm sure anybody who wants to play basketball wants to accomplish. So that's what he feels is best, and so be it.
Well, Mr. Hobbs, I appreciate your time on this interview, and perhaps I can come back later and we can get you on tape, and perhaps you have some more moves for us.
Perhaps.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.